Hi guys, this is Andre Dory, former New York Ranger and owner of Integral Hockey Connecticut. I'm here to show you how our hollow carbon fiber repair can bring your broken stick back to life. So here on this CCM, as you can see, the repair seam is next to the M, and on the Vapor 1X, it's between the B and the X.
Go.
All right, that was the Vapor 1X. Now let's give the CCM Super Tack a try. So the sticks felt great. So check me out at integralhockeyct.com, or check me out on Facebook or Instagram, or visit one of our many locations throughout the United States and Canada.
Now Rena, he's got a breakaway in alone to the forehand. The shot, he scores! And welcome in, folks, to the Ridgefield Winter Darien. I'm your host, Michael Conchator, alongside Savannah Collins. For this game, in this presentation of Tigers hockey, we are excited for this one. It's an FCAC matchup between number 3 in the FCAC, Darien, and tied for 4, really number 6 in the FCAC, Ridgefield. The Tigers looking to get hot once again as they left this winter break, or this college winter break, really, with a couple of wins. Those wins come in between Xavier, who Darien also has beaten, Ridgefield, Darien, and LaSalle, who LaSalle beat Ridgefield earlier in this season, are the only teams to beat Xavier this year. Now the puck in front of the net, and it's shipped off all the way down the length of the ice for an icing. Darien almost striking quick there. And we're sorry for the audio cut there. We do have to keep in mind with the copyright infringement with the music that we choose to play here at the Garden. Tigers doing excellent work on the half wall to try to clear that one, but that one's kept in there by Graf Ellie. Over to his defensive partner, Azabeach. Kept in there by Ellie, and he's hit hard there by Britton, but cannot knock him down, and it looks like Gavin White springs ahead for a partial break here. Enters the zone, tries to chip it off to Carnicelli. Now over to White in the corner. Almost had a chance on that if he was moving his feet, but caught it flat and lost it. Darien takes possession in the neutral zone, trying to kick it to Lancaster. Lancaster with the shot. That one's going to be wide to the left. Coming over the net is Tommy Branca. And that one is iced down by the Tigers. And the faceoff will be to the left of Ertl. So now the Tigers going right to left on your screen. It's pinched deep in there by Darien. Out in front for 13, the shot, and that one's blocked before it got to the net. Shot came from Tyler Reckon, the center of this second line on Darien. Now taken in the neutral zone by McNicholas, but he's beaten off the puck there. Now it's dumped in there by Reckon. And Darien with a nice big hit and good forecheck there on the Tigers. Rena from behind his net. Tries to pass over McNicholas. McNicholas loses that one, and it comes out to number 3. That was Gardner Ellie. Brother is the captain of this team, number 10. Tigers getting that one out of the zone, and now here's Pierce Graber. Graber caught that one in the neutral zone on the right wing side, and he lost it there with not much pressure on him, but just enough for him to lose it. Now forward change to D-man Cummins, tries to play that, but it's stolen there by Darien. And they'll hold in the neutral zone. Good forecheck there by Henry Idone, but stolen back by Maresca. Cummins, bank pass over to Idone. Idone moves it to Greenwood. Greenwood will dump it deep and try to get going, but he slips and pops a tire. Taking the puck on the board is Semaine, sorry. And taken back by Federici in his own zone and moving it up to the neutral zone. And the Tigers get it on net, and they'll go for a change. Carnicelli, the first Tiger forward there. He'll lay a big hit, and the possession switches. Where Ridgefield, here's the shot from White, and that one's sticked away by the goaltender. Nice hit there by Britton. And the Tigers will regain possession in the neutral zone, passing it back. Now in their own end. Good movement there by the Tigers as Britton gets it over to Carnicelli on the wing as he's bodied off the puck. Now taking it back there, it was Persinger, and now his defensive partner, Lee Crody, will lose that one to the Tigers. Simonson at the point, here's the shot, but it hits a body on its way to the net. And a broken stick there from Blockley as he'll go off, and now that creates a 2-on-1 for the Blue Wave. Here's the shot! Save made by the left pad of Erdl. Great job there, keeping the goal and keeping this score 0-0. 11 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in this first. They'll dump it down, and there's an icing on the Tigers. Great save there by Erdl. So for the Blue Wave, it's Lancaster, Davis, and Elders is their first line, center, right wing, and left wing. And then for the Tigers, it's McNicholas who will dump that puck deep. And there's Rena, the first forward on there for the Tigers. Then swung back by Graf Eli, giving it to Aiden Elders, the left winger for this Blue Wave first line. Elders back up to Beach, and it looked like it was offsides. Tigers bench got that call. They definitely wanted it, screaming for it. And the ref will stop play. 10 minutes and 52 seconds remaining in the first. And the puck is dropped right outside of the Tigers zone where Rena will fight for possession, but now it's stolen back by the Blue Wave. A quick pass there by Graf Ellie. It'll be stolen there by the Tigers. A little slap puck, back and forth hockey. Ellie, one of the captains here for this Darien team, wraps it around the boards, and the first person there is Simonson, who takes a shot, but it's again blocked in traffic before hitting the net. Kreppen will cover that one up, and the faceoff will be to the left of him. And a big blow and a little bit of sight of bad news here for the Tigers. Their star defenseman, number 23, Sean Rigby, isn't in tonight due to sickness. That's a big blow for this Tigers team as they are facing one of the better teams in the FCAC in Darien. White will play it up to the point where his buddy Simonson will take this shot. It'll get to the net finally, but it's gloved away and stopped. And, you know, these past broadcasts have been fight against the music man, as in between plays, of course, they're going to play their music. That was Rena taking that puck for the Tigers, but loses it into the corner, and now there's a puck battle. Trying to fish it out there is Pierce Graber, gets it out to McNicholas, his opposite winger. And Simonson will pass it into the corner for Rena. Now McNicholas on the half wall. Passes it over to Rena, and the door is actually open, but a Darien parent will close that one before the ref sees and stops play. Taking the puck there is Gardner Ellie. And now Darien will shove it down the Tigers' zone. Simonson will wrap around all the glass, and it'll get out of the zone, but then force back in for an offsides. Now, face-off won there by the Tigers. As it gets on Federici's stick, he's going to try to ship it across the ice to the far side for Greenwood, but it'll go past his stick and down for an icing. 9 minutes and 17 seconds remaining in this first. In between plays, can't give you that good color that we need for this broadcast because of the music. So again, I do apologize for the mic cuts. But we are working around it. Greenwood will ship that one from the far side over to the near side for Idone in the neutral zone, but it's stolen there by Darien, but quickly stolen back by Greenwood. Keeping it in there and feathering it to Greenwood. Now a nice steal by him. Taking it through the neutral zone all the way down to the Darien Blue Wave zone. Persinger tries to go off the boards to his winger, Charlie Schwind. That one's sticked away by the Tigers, and now possession goes to Ridgefield in their own end. There's a spill by new defenseman Luke Cummins, who's played most of his life forward. Here's the shot from Persinger, but it does not get to the net as it's blocked by the bodies in front. Cummins is going to ship that one down the ice, and there's going to be an icing on the Tigers. 8 minutes and 25 seconds remaining in this first. Now it's the Darien fourth line against the Tigers first. Shipped from the Darien stick in the neutral zone. And it looks like that face-off either will be all the way down or just outside the Tigers zone to the right of Ertl, and that it will be. 8 minutes and 19 seconds remaining. And a face-off right outside the Tigers zone. And it's won by Darien. James Troy, the freshman winger, trying to take that one. But then they end up dumping it in. That was Graf Ellie, the captain of the team. Shot there on Ertl's chest. And it came out like a rebound, but swallowed up by the Tigers and put into the corner. Good defense there. Trying to move the puck on the half wall. Tigers always had some trouble with that play, myself included. Shot from the point where Lee Crody took it, junior forward, and it was saved by Ertl on a stoppage of play, so the faceoff will be to the right of him. That fourth line was just out for Darien. They quickly put out their first line with Davis, Lancaster, and Elders. That was right wing to left wing. Here's Tommy Holland holding it in the blue wave zone. Trying to pass that was Gardner Ellie, but the Tigers forecheck strong enough to keep that puck in the blue wave zone. Now Rena waited a little too long to ship it down, so it was a delayed offsides. That's why there was no skating there. Now here's a break for Darien, but a nice play by Luke Cummins to shove that one in the corner. And it looked like Chris Davis had a chance there for the blue wave, but couldn't get anything on that. Tommy Holland, he'll keep that puck in, wrapping it down to Davis. Now to the front, save made! Great save in front by Ertl. It was Elders who was point blank. Now Lancaster point blank. It's a nice block shot, but he gets his own rebound, and he'll put it home right past Ertl. So it's 1-0 Blue Wave. It's 7 minutes and 1 second remaining in this first. It's won by the Tigers and quickly shipped off by Greenwood below the red line in the Blue Wave zone. Taking that one is Tyler Reckon, the senior center for the Blue Wave, and he'll actually ship that out of play. So face-off is going to be in the Blue Wave zone to the left of Kreppen. Ref blowing the whistle and signaling another face-off. Simonello trying to win that again, but he wins it forward where Idone took the shot, but it was just wide. Mason Blockley keeping that puck in, wrapping it along the boards where Persinger was the first on it, but Greenwood stole it there. Now good half-wall play there by Noraki of Darien, playing physical with Idone in the neutral zone. Shipping it off to Simonson, who gets it to Greenwood. He'll reverse back and head south. Now Simonello over the red line will dump it deep. And spilling over is the second line for the Tigers. Shipping that by him was Tommy Branca. He's a sophomore left winger for the Blue Wave. Tarrant wraps it over for Davis, and Davis will get it out to the neutral zone where the Tigers will collect. Now White chips it down low below the goal line. Now White behind that, here's the backhand shot, but getting over was Kreppen. And he'll keep this game 1-0 in favor of the Blue Wave. Trying to stick away there is 19 Lancaster, almost getting his second of the game. There's going to be no icing here, as it's waved off by the referee and stopped by Grath Ellie, who ships it off to the far side where Chris Davis will go offsides. Almost had a breakaway chance, but he jumped the gun. 5 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in this first. 1-0 Blue Wave. And the shots so far in this first period were 10 minutes through. It's 10 shots for Darien, 5 shots for Ridgefield. Now taking the puck over was Schwind, but it's stopped there by the Tigers. McNicholas will wrap it around the boards to the far side. And picking that one up was Graber, but he's hit into the wall very hard there. That was a nice hit by Gavin Samami. Blockley up the wall to McNicholas on the half wall, trying to use the glass to get it out, but can't do so. Samame in front, curls around to the corner and drops it off, but Blockley will be the first player there. Keeping it in is Darien. And the Tigers get it back, still trying to use that glass and out method. Hasn't worked yet, at least in this shift. 4 minutes and 30 seconds remain in this first. And that was an arid pass from the Blue Wave, and it was stolen by McNicholas, so the Tigers will finally free their zone, and they're able to get a change. Trying to catch them on a quick one, but the Darien players need a change too. Greenwood spilling off the boards, missing that one. And that'll go all the way down for an icing against the Tigers. Simonson lifted it off his stick, trying to hit Greenwood coming off the bench, and no good. And the face-off was won there by Darien, keeping that puck in, but then quickly stolen back. That was a nice play there by Simonello. Federici from behind his own net will wrap that along the boards where Greenwood can't pick it up. But the Blue Wave will end up skating it out anyways. Cummins from behind his own net will stop and turn towards the far side. Hits Greenwood on that wing. Seems like that's the option to get the puck out for the Tigers here on this line. Picked up there by Matthew Fisher, and he's hit hard. Now taken by Darien, but it's going to be offsides. That was Gardner Ellie making some nice swift moves, but couldn't get past that pesky line. Offsides. And now the faceoff is won there by Carnicelli. Dropped off there, but Tommy Bronk on the left wing takes a shot, and that goes wide. It's actually out in front, where Bronk had another chance on the tip and the shot from Tarrant, but it's saved there by Ertl. Carnicelli trying to make a move on Tarrant, but a nice hit there, and it looks like he's actually going to be called for it. Carnicelli, the smaller player, will definitely get a call there. Hit on the head. They're going to call it interference. So with 3 minutes and 4 seconds remaining in this first, the Tigers get the first power play of the game. White down in the corner for McNicholas on the half wall, trying to play it up there to Cummins as he plays the quarterback position on this power play. Carnicelli back to Cummins at the top. Carnicelli now trying to put it in for Britton, but keeping that one in was Cummins. The shot! Save made by the chest of Karepivin. And Gavin White in front of the net trying to stir things up between him and Asa Beach, senior defenseman and captain for the Darien Blue Wave. Tigers had some pretty good opportunities there on that power play as they were moving the puck around well and got a shot off, so something that we don't see often from that Tigers team. A fluid power play run. Face up to the left of Karepin. Carnicelli back to Cummins, to Carnicelli on the wall. Walking is Cummins, the shot, and that one will go wide. Beach trying to get it off the glass and out, and he does so well. Cummins holding the puck in the neutral zone, hits the red line and dumps it deep. First player on that is Beach, Darien defenseman. But then Greenwood giving him some trouble in front of the net was Britton. Now to the point for Cummins, the shot, and that goes wide to the left. Almost slipped by all those defenders and into the net, but just wide. McNicholas, good work there, holding possession for the Tigers. Now back to his spot on the half wall. Ships it across the ice for Carnicelli at the far side. There's Carnicelli walking in. Here's the shot, but it's blocked there by Graf Ellie. Back to Cummins at the point for Carnicelli. Back to Cummins. Cummins walks, fires, and it's tipped on. The rebound shot from Greenwood. And that'll be saved there by Quinn Karepin. Nice by the junior goaltender of Darien. And the puck will go out of play and a face-off to the left of Karepin. And went out. It looks like the refs got that one wrong. That should be in the zone for the faceoff, but it was not. It was right outside and to the right of Karepin. But keeping that puck deep is Rena. Now Greenwood helping down low. Pass out to the top for Simonson, and he slips over that puck. But the puck now back into the Tigers' possession. 15 seconds remaining in this power play and a minute and 15 remaining in the period. Oh, hit from behind there. Wow, he gets drilled from behind by Tyler Recken. Tigers still hold possession. Rena on the half wall. Plays it down low for Simonella to the front in the slot. Now finally picked up by Darien for the stoppage of play. And the Tigers are going to go back in the power play with exactly a minute left in this first period. Now face-off won by Darien, but taken back by the Tigers. They get their second power play of the day. They got a minute to work here in this first. Carnicelli back to Cummins at the top. Here's the shot, and that goes wide off a couple tips in front. It was Britton who got a stick on that one. Now McNicholas on the half wall. Plays it up to Cummins. Cummins looks him off, and there's the shot from McNicholas on the half wall. Great save there by Krepin. And it'll keep this game at 1-0. 34 seconds remaining in this first. And it looks like that was actually a 5-minute major for Tyler Reckon, senior centerman on the second line for this Blue Wave team. So he's going to be out for a good amount of time there. And I don't know if that's a game misconduct or not. I don't think it is, but nevertheless, we get back to the play. Greenwood in the corner, 25 seconds remaining in this period. A little bit of time to work. Now McNicholas on the half wall, holding with poise. Looking for that perfect pass, moves it. Here's the shot from Cummins. He scores! Slap shot from the top of the point, and it makes it a tie game at 1-1. So after a big power play goal, this game is tied 1-1. 10 seconds remaining in this first. Holding it was Greenwood there, shipping it off to Carnicelli. 4 seconds remaining. Greenwood will ship it down, and that is the period. So after one, it is 1-1. Tigers and Blue Wave are tied. Tigers have 4 minutes remaining on the power play, and since they scored, and it was a major, that they will keep the power play. Savannah, what'd you see?
I thought we had a fair game. You know, we're tied 1-1. Darien's known to be a very strong team. As Conch said, they're ranked number 3 in the FCX. And we're hoping for period 2 we will, score more. Ertl was blocking many shots, which is great to see. So I think we have a good shot this game.
And so we will go to intermission, a quick ice cut, and then we will be back for the second period, so stay tuned. 1-1 the score, 4 minutes on that power play for the Tigers when we come back.
Hi guys, this is Andre Dory, former New York Ranger and owner of Integral Hockey Connecticut. I'm here to show you how our hollow carbon fiber repair can bring your broken stick back to life. So here on this CCM, as you can see, the repair seam is next to the M, and on the Vapor 1X, it's between the B and the X.
Go.
All right, that was the Vapor 1X. Now let's give the CCM Super Tack a try. So the sticks felt great. So check me out at integralhockeyct.com, or check me out on Facebook or Instagram, or visit one of our many locations throughout the United States and Canada.
And welcome back to second period action here at the Winter Garden. Again, I'm your host, Michael Conchator. Big hit there, starting this period off from Tommy Branca, as the Blue Wave are on the penalty kill for the next 3 minutes and 40 seconds. Cummins taking a spill there, but picked up by McNicholas in his own zone. Shipping it off to Carnicelli. Now it's a 3-on-2 for the Tigers. Passing it off. Here's the shot for Britton, but it'll hit the post and go into the corner, where Branca will get it for Darien and ship it all the way down the ice, where it hits Ertl's pad. Cummins will wrap it along the boards, where Greenwood will get it in the neutral zone. And back on Cummins' stick. Then stolen there by Lancaster and stolen back by Carnicelli. Using the boards once again to make a pass over to McNicholas. McNicholas on the far side. Tigers moving left to right on your screen. And sticked away there again by Darien. Carnicelli over to Greenwood on his far side. Drops it back for Carnicelli. Walking in, here's the shot, but good defense there. And a good stick by the Darien defense. That was Jack Maresca, who had the play from behind. 2 minutes and 35 seconds remaining in this Tigers power play. They're going to lose possession. Maresca trying to lay a hit there on McNicholas. Can't do so, and he'll dump the puck in deep. First player on that will be Greenwood in the corner. My vision is a little impaired there as the bench is blocking the view of that play. Here's the shot from Simonson, and that'll go wide and high. And now it's a 2-on-1 for the Blue Wave off the shot. Here's Maresca throwing it towards the net, and the one-timer there by Samame was off as he whiffed on that one. Big hits for both teams there. Samame got hit after taking the shot, and it looks like he's a little shaken up. And then they deliver one to Pierce Graber, too, on the boards. So nice hits there from both Darien and Tigers. And now back to play. Simonello in the neutral zone, breaking and entering through the Darien line. But now taken by Tarrant from behind the net, trying to be stolen by Simonello. Can't be. Stick there by Naraki, and they're going to ice that one down. And call it no ice, of course, because they're still on the penalty kill. 12 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in this second, and 1 minute and 18 remaining in the power play. Simonson from behind the net chips it off to Blockley. Blockley to Arena on the far side, entering through the left wing. The right-hander passes it across the zone, trying to hit Idone, but can't. I'm sorry, that was Gavin White. White takes possession in his neutral zone, goes to his backhand, and chips it down low. First player on that is Tommy Holland, but then it's stolen back by the Tigers. In the corner, chipping it out to White. Now White, as his defenseman went off for a change, back up to the point for Cummins. Fakes the walk and goes back down to the half wall. Cummins with the walk, over to McNicholas on the far side. McNicholas back to Cummins. Cummins with a slap shot, and it's on net. It'll go out of play after a ricochet off the pad. Face off in the Darien zone. And now play is moved towards the neutral zone. Cummins backing up in his own end goes to McNicholas, who ships it off far end to Greenwood. Greenwood passes it down low and wraps it to Britton, who leaves it for McNicholas. Back to Britton in front of the net, the shot, and rebound was swallowed up by Darien and sent down the length of the ice. So no icing as it was still on the penalty kill. And the power play has expired for the Tigers. Another hit from behind, but that one the refs will miss. It looks like Cummins is definitely on the ground after taking that one. They're going to stop play. Official Whitehead will blow the whistle, and Luke Cummins was buried from behind. No penalties were dealt. And it looks like the Tigers medical staff and medical person really is back down to check on Cummins. Looked like he was trying to create space with himself and the puck and the boards, trying to keep all three intact, but when using his back to separate himself with the puck and the man, he got crunched back into the boards, and his head hit the boards first, so Cummins goes down hard, but he gets up harder as Rena, McNicholas, and the medical staff are skating him off. But the game's still knotted up 1-1 in the second period, about 10 minutes and 50 seconds remaining. So no penalties assessed there as It was kind of a little bit behind the play as he shipped the puck off and then got hit from behind, so. Faceoff's going to be deep in the Tigers' zone to the right of Henry Ertl. Shots about even now, 12-12 for Darien and Ridgefield. And good job by the Blue Wave to kill off that 4-minute penalty starting off the second period. Not an easy thing to do. Kept Ridgefield out of the scoring opportunities and chances and areas. So good job by their penalty kill, and it'll keep this game knotted at 1. Back to the neutral zone. It's Gardner Ellie. Plays it forward. Tommy Bronca was the first forward on that. It's now blocked by Simonello, the shot from Ellie, and it'll go all the way down the length of the ice. It's going to be no icing because it was a blocked shot. Simonello trying to win possession. He finally does, but it's quickly stolen back, but kept in by Simonson. Here's the shot. Save made by the right pad of Krepepin. Simonson holding, ships it off to the half wall where White will dump it down deep. Carnicelli trying to get by his man, can't, and now it's a partial break here as it was Naraki who stole the puck and got it deep into the Tiger zone. Simonson around his own net, ships it off to Carnicelli. Carnicelli handles the puck, heads towards his own net, but now stolen by Darien. And now it's a partial break here, sticked away by Simonson, and he'll stop that threat and get it out of the Tiger zone. Simonello now loses it, but Blockley picks it up, and he's going to ship that one down the ice, but now it's caught in the neutral zone by White. White on the left side, the shot, and that's over the net and wide. It goes into the other corner on the right side. There's Rena, first Tiger on that puck in the Darien zone, trying to keep this offensive pressure that the Tigers desperately need. Nice hit there by Rena, playing with some fire. Sticked away there by Tarrant. Now holding possession, but stolen away by McNicholas. And now at the 2-on-1, McNicholas over to Rena. Rena with the shot, and it's in the chest of Krepepin and swallowed up. And a stoppage of play. So 8 minutes and 54 seconds remaining in the second. The score is still 1-1. Deep in the Darien zone. It was actually won by Simonello, but then picked up there. And it looks like Schwinn, the right-handed shot, save made by Ertl, and the rebound swallowed up by Simonello and put into the corner. Now Maresca, good hit there by Federici, and another one by Simonello. Now here's Schwinn. Schwinn trying to pass it up to Graf Ellie, but that one's going to be offsides as it escaped the zone, and he quickly fired it back deep. Federici goes far end for Gartner. Nolan Gartner enters the zone from the right side and tries to drop it off for Idone. And Idone will give it back to him in the corner. Now on the half wall, Idone. Here's the shot, hits the post and swallowed up there by Quinn Krepin, junior goaltender. And a stoppage of play, face off in the Darien zone once again. And now back to play. White coming off of the wing, trying to get that one from his center. And it escapes the zone, but now all the way lodged in the Tiger zone. Picking that one up was White, but now stolen back by Darien. Shot save made by the right pad of Ertl. Now Crody. Crody on the half wall, still holding possession against White and also Britton. 2 Tigers on there, and he came away free with the puck. Britton from behind the net. He gets hit there by Crody as the little body goes down. White will ship that one down the length of the ice, and that'll be an icing on the Tigers. 7 minutes and 36 seconds remaining in the second. your zone. It's Naraki who picked it up off the wing, and it was a tie-up in the face-off. And now it's all the way down in the Darien zone. It was Persinger playing it off the boards. Now trying to have his wingers fish for it and fight. Looked like the Darien fans really wanted that interference call, but didn't get it. Now Persinger losing that puck, but then they gain the red line and chip it down. Erdl comes in front of him, and he was going to cover that one up, but it was Tommy Bronca coming towards the net hard. I'm not sure who he hit down, but he hit someone hard. And it doesn't look like there's going to be a penalty for anyone. Federici turning around, saying his words. And it looks like he's actually going to go to the box, but also Tommy Bronca will. And the Darien parents roar. So it was Federici who got hit pretty hard after the whistle. And it looks like the first penalty is going to be awarded to Darien, so the Tigers are going to get rewarded. 7 minutes and 1 second remaining in this second. 1-1 the score remains, and the Tigers will go back to the power play. It's their third power play of the night, as they've already had 7 minutes of power play time. Walking behind is White, behind the Darien zone, or net. McNicholas making some nifty moves, then walks in and gives it to White behind the net. McNicholas on the half wall on the far side. Back down to White. White switches the sides, then quickly goes back to McNicholas. And here's at the point for Cummins. Cummins the shot, and that one's blocked in traffic and will stay out. Minute and 30 remaining in this second. Cummins plays that off the board all the way down for White at the opposite end of the neutral zone. He's going to wrap that puck in deep for Britton, but it's stolen by Ellie, trying to get that puck out, and he does, and it looks like there's a partial break here, 2-on-1 for the Blue Wave. Here's the shot, and that one goes way over the net from Tyler Reckon, who took the major penalty late in the first, sorry. Nice block, gets on his knees to make that one, and Carnicelli with a nice eat, and the Tigers love it. The Tigers fans love it more. 6 minutes remaining in this second period. Simonson plays it to Rena, who quickly moves it to Britton, trying to get to the neutral zone, and does. Here's Blockley moving in. Here's the 2-on-1, but good defensive step there. It looks like it was Tarrant. 40 seconds remaining on this Tigers power play. Here's the shot from Simonson. Oh, and it hits the post off of the deflection and stays out, goes into the corner, but the Tigers keep it in the zone. 30 seconds now remaining. Here's Graber. Plays it out to Simonson at the point. Simonson back to Graber. Holding it here, Simonson. Here's the shot, save made by the right pad of Karepin. Trying to keep that one in was Simonson, but the puck escapes briefly. And now it's a partial break here for Darien. Now an actual breakaway, the shot, and it's wide. That was Naraki, who had an opportunity to make this a 2-1 game on the penalty kill, but does not. Erdl signaling that the penalty is over for the Tigers by tapping his stick. And 5 minutes remain, even strength hockey. 4 minutes and 57 seconds remaining in the second period. Score stays 1-1. And the faceoff was to the right of Greppin. In the neutral zone for Cummins. A nice hit there, keeping possession of the puck. He ships it off to the neutral zone where White catches. Tries to pass over to Carnicelli, far side, but can't find him. Federici trying to hold possession, but then stolen there by Elders. And they wrap the puck. Here's Beach with the shot. And it's tipped towards the net, but goes right over. Big hit there by Lancaster on Federici. And delayed offsides. Lancaster will touch it, and the play will stop as he didn't hear the call. Face off right outside the Tiger zone and to the left of Ertl. Face off won there by the Tigers, but now a fight for possession as it stays at the Darien point, but now deep behind the Tigers' net. Mason Blockley, a nice escape move there to get himself free so he can make the pass for Graber. Graber moves it to Rena, but Rena can't exit smoothly at least. They'll go back in the Tigers' zone. Blockley, a backhand pass off the boards for McNicholas, and he quickly moves that to Rena. His stick wasn't on the ice. He will not pick it up, but Darien fires it in and quick offsides. 3 minutes and 53 seconds remaining in this second, and new players for both teams spill over the boards. Tiger zone to the left of Ertl. One there by the Tigers. Simonson right in front of the Tigers net. Tries to ship it off to Greenwood, but it'll miss his stick and go all the way down the length of the ice for an icing against the Tigers. Good play there by Blockley to wrap it for Idone. Now Simonello tries to ship it off to the far side for Greenwood, but he was creeping towards the middle. Nice hit there by Simonello, stopping Naraki from continuing his efforts with the puck. Sticked away there by Simonello once again. Nice defensive end play. And now Darien takes it in their own zone. Pushing it forward was Simonson, now picked up there by Tommy Blanco, and he's hit hard by Simonello. Simonello's all over this ice sheet in the defensive way, and the Tigers can't be more excited for him. Puck chipped out to the neutral zone where Blocker will pick it up and pass it over to Britton. Now Britton to White. White enters to the right side and holds in the corner, but then 3 blue jerseys arrive to him. In the corner trying to fish out the puck. But now it goes up to the point. Nice save and a rebound for White. But it's swallowed back up by Kreppen. And he'll save that one. 2 minutes and 34 seconds remaining. 1-1, the score remains. And face-off won by Darien in their own zone, trying to get that puck swiftly out of their area. Cummins in the neutral zone ships it off to Britton. Britton holds possession, but then it's stolen there by sophomore winger Aiden Elders. They chipped that off the boards, but I think he was over the red line, so no icing. Kept in there by Beach. Now Chris Davis behind the line. Over to Elders, back to Davis behind the net. Davis up to Beach, but that one will go by his stick. And it'll enter the neutral zone. 2 minutes remaining in this second. Score 1-1. Towards the front of the net, but stopped there by Britton. And the backhand pass to the wall for Carnicelli. And he'll chip that puck into the neutral zone. Lancaster holds it and fires over to the opposite side, where Chris Davis picks it up and sends it deep into the Tigers zone. Cummins trying to hit Carnicelli as he was open center ice, but it'll skip by his stick. And it'll be an icing against the Tigers. Minute and 38 remaining in this second. Face-off won there by the Tigers. It was pushed forward and picked up by Greenwood. Greenwood's going to chip it down behind the Blue Wave net. First player on that is Idone. The puck skips out to Simonson at the point. Here's the shot, but it's blocked there. Good job getting down that one for Gavin Samame. Shot is blocked on the way towards the net. And now deep into the Darien zone. Holland plays it up to Samame. Plays it to Maresca. What a nice play towards the front of the net. Save made by Ertl. Schwind. Pass it to the point. Now it's behind the net. Maresca in the corner. Goes down. No stick for Ertl. Picks it back up and gets set. Here's the shot from Holland, but a nice block there by Simonson, not letting that puck travel towards the net. 40 seconds remaining in this second. Darien from behind their own zone, and all of the Tigers will get a change there. Good stick by Rena. Stolen by McNicholas, going towards the net, and Gretzky turns back. Nice play on the half wall. Here's the shot towards the net, the rebound, another one! But great saves and good defensive effort there by the Blue Wave. Maresca, who's been on the ice for a while, and gets a nice head of steam. It's a 2-on-1 now. The shot save made by the blocker. Rebound, and it's wide. It could have been Gavin Samame, but he could not bury. And the Tigers will ship it down. Icing. The play stopped with 3.6 seconds on the clock. Wow, what action. Back and forth. Off one by Darien. Here's the pass to Ellie. Takes a shot, but the time expires before he could get the shot off. Going into the third period, going into the second intermission, 1-1 the score remains. Tigers keeping that foot in the pressure on the Blue Wave side. Period of hockey overall for the Tigers, definitely keeping Darien out of those nice scoring areas and opportunities. Now, no real chances until the end of the period with about a minute left. Savannah, what was the most exciting play of the period?
I think the most exciting part of the period was our great defense. Ertl was blocking, will continue to block many of the shots. We're keeping a very strong defense even without Rigby here. I think we're holding up well. Still tied at 1-1 and hoping to push through the final period.
And you know, a big point missed this game. You know, Sean Rigby still out with that sickness, and what a shame for this Tigers team as they're playing the third best team in the FCAC. It's a big blow for them to take right now, but definitely keeping up with Darien's pace of play as it's only 1-1 after the second period. So going into the third, we will see you then. Stay tuned and stick around for more hockey action.
Hi guys, this is Andre Dory, former New York Ranger and owner of Integral Hockey Connecticut. I'm here to show you how our hollow carbon fiber repair can bring your broken stick back to life. So here on this CCM, as you can see, the repair seam is next to the M, and on the Vapor 1X, it's between the B and the X.
Go.
All right, that was the Vapor 1X. Now let's give the CCM Super Tack a try. So the sticks felt great. So check me out at integralhockeyct.com, or check me out on Facebook or Instagram, or visit one of our many locations throughout the United States and Canada.
And welcome back to third period hockey. I am your host, Michael Conchator, alongside Savannah Collins. We're back at the Winter Garden, and we're kicking off puck drop here in the third period. 1-1, the score remains. Now, I should mention, that I didn't mention before, this Darien team has not lost yet this season. They're 6-0-3, and those 3 have been ties, because I don't think that they play full overtime periods and count them towards the standings. So 6-0-3 this Darien team is. Now it looks like they're sprung ahead. Is a 2-on-1 for the Tigers. Oh, and it was White passing it over to Britton, but it goes under Britton's stick. And now back down in the Tigers' end. Cummins holding it on his backhand. Now play developing in the corner, but kept in there and stolen away by Idone. Chips it off to Gartner. Gartner trying to make a move towards the net, but can't do so. And the puck will go all the way down the Tigers' zone. But it gets off to the stick of Simonson. Plays it to Cummins, and now the puck is in the neutral zone. Quickly stolen there by Darien. Off the boards, kept in there by Holland. Holland with a backhand shot towards the net. And he gets it back at his point. Slap shot, and it's wide on the ice. Stepping down is Gardner. Ellie plays it to his corner. Or that's Tommy Branca. Branca from behind the net, trying the wraparound. Another save! 2 saves there by Henry Ertl. The second one came with the blocker as he shoved it to the corner after the rebound from the wraparound. Tommy Branca tried to pull. 12 minutes and 45 seconds remaining in this third. Puck kept in there by Graber, and he's hit off the puck. Quickly moving into his position is McNicholas. McNicholas in the corner, trying to play that out, but cannot do so. And that was Blockley keeping it in. On the half wall, Rena drops his stick. But the puck now behind the net for McNicholas. Graber behind with him. Now McNicholas turns towards the net in the corner, trying to get away from these blue jerseys. There's 2 on him right now, pretty tightly. Rena wraps it to Graber. Graber off the boards, back to the same side. Not much patience there as he tried to get that one off of his stick quick. Graber into the corner for Rena. Rena holding on the half wall, out to Blockley. Blockley's going to wrap it down low. Behind the net is Graber. Battling for possession. Graber comes out on the other side, but then quickly stolen there by Mariska. Mariska plays it out to Samam. Nice move there, trying to get towards the center of the zone, but can't do so. As it was Lancaster now. It's a Samami, the shot, save made. Ertl from point blank swallows it up with his chest and keeps this game 1-1. 11 minutes and 38 seconds remaining in this third. And it's that second pairing of forwards, White, Carnicelli, and Britton. That one's fired all the way down the ice. And it looks like it's going to be called icing on the Tigers. 11:25 remaining in the third. Face-off back in the Tigers' end. So face-off in the Tigers' zone to the left of Ertl, won by the Tigers and played to Federici, who plays it to White. On the half wall is Britton trying to change the sides of where they're trying to break out. Going off the glass and out was White. That got to the neutral zone, and Tarrant dropped it back in to the Tigers' end. On the half wall, chipping it towards Britton. but stolen there by Darien, and now in the neutral zone. Possession changes, and now the Tigers get it deep in the Darien zone. Persinger uses the boards to pass it off to his winger, and now it's out to Davis. Davis and Simonson collide, and the puck will travel out of the end and out of the ice. Face-off now won by the Tigers. Shot there from Gartner, but that one was wide. Now it's a breakout pass. It's a 3-on-2 for the Blue Wave. Branca, the shot towards the net, but it goes behind as it was more of a pass. Shoveled towards the net, now to the point. Save made there. And I think that was the skate of Blockley. Here's in front, the chance for the Blue Wave. A lot of offensive pressure here shown deep in the Tigers zone. Simonello plays it behind him for Blockley. Blockley moves it to Gartner, and he gets that one to the neutral zone for Greenwood. Beach plays it out to the neutral zone where it's stolen by McNicholas and sent back down. He was over the red line, so it's going to be no icing. Taking the puck from his own defensive end is the captain Graf Ellie, but can't get any farther than the red line as it was stopped there by Rena. Rena now picks it up, but it goes past his stick. Now there's a jumble for the puck in front of the neutral zone. Now back down deep towards our end in the Darien zone. Beach loses the puck to Graber, and now there's fight for possession there, and it gets out to the Blue Wave. Mariska making a nice move, but stopped there by Cummins. Good defense. Mariska from behind the net tries the wraparound. Save made, and he set off the puck by Federici. Keeping that puck in was Gardner Ellie, and chips it down below and behind the Tigers' net. Mariska trying to get it out to the front, and it was a nice save off Schwinn's shot. He was point blank in center ice. 9 minutes remaining in this third. Score stays 1-1. Now face-off won by the Tigers. Carnicelli trying to get that one out. Chips it off to White, who hits the red line and dumps it in deep. Britton is the first forward for the Tigers, but he falls as he was bumped off there by Lee Crody. Carnicelli wraps it for Britton. Britton behind the net. Plays it out to the point for Simonson. Simonson receives the puck and tries to play it off the boards, but stolen there by Tommy Holland. Holland will hit the red line and dump it in deep. Matthew Fisher, the senior forward, will pick that one up. And now there's a fight for possession in the other corner. Now moves to the half wall. Here's the shot from the point. That was Gardner Ellie, and a nice save by the chest of Ertl. 8 minutes and 18 seconds remaining. And now face-off won there by Darien, but stolen by Rena. Trying to chip it off to McNicholas, and that gets out to the neutral zone. It was Persinger playing that one through the neutral zone. Now stolen away. Back for the Blue Wave. Nice shot and a better save there by Ertl. It was Crody releasing that one high in the slot. But a better save by the blocker of Ertl. Now holding possession is Tarrant. Tarrant behind his net. Moves it out to Lancaster, who moves it to Elders. Aiden Elders now hits Lancaster in front of net. The shot, he scores! Gets on a knee and fist pumps. He makes this game 2-1. And the Blue Wave now lead the Tigers. It was a great play towards the center of the ice. It was a nice movement there out of their own end, trying to pressure in the Tigers. They gained the zone. And it was Lancaster in front as he beat his defenseman out and puts it over the shoulder of Ertl. So it hits the top bar and goes down and makes this game 2-1 Blue Wave. We restart here in the neutral zone after the Blue Wave just took the lead by 1. Here's the shot. It's blocked, but another opportunity, and that goes wide. Gavin White trying to get it out for Britain, but no dice there as it's back in the Tiger zone and sent all the way down the length of the ice. The call is icing. It looked like Beach had a chance to get that, but he did not. So icing on the Tigers, face off in the Tigers zone. 7 minutes and 9 seconds remaining in this third. Face off to the right of Ertl. It was won by Simonello, and he'll pick up his own winnings. Tries to ship it off to Gartner, who wraps that one down the length of the ice. And another icing on the Tigers. 7 minutes and 57 seconds remaining in regulation. Face off deep in the Tigers' end. Getting set here for the Blue Wave, it's Samame, Maraska, and Schwind are the forwards. Now Greenwood holding the puck and shipping it to his far side for Gartner. Nice pass there. Gartner gains the line and is now deep behind the Blue Wave goal. Plays it out. Here's the shot from the point, but it's blocked by the foot of Samame, the center. And chipping that one deeper is Greenwood. Good play by him. Schwind ships it down the length of the ice, but it's going to be no icing because it looked like Cummins had a chance to get that one before it traveled all the way down. Simonello plays it behind him for McNicholas on the half wall, and he'll bat it down to the other side. Nice hit there by Simonello, always finishing his checks. Schwind up top for Persinger, but stolen by the Tigers. Simonello on the wall. Moving behind the net, but stolen there, and he gets it back quickly. And now he's got some speed. Trying to hit McNicholas, but it looks like McNicholas was lost a little bit. Puck goes by his stick and down for an icing again on the Tigers. 5 minutes and 49 seconds remaining in this third. Now face-off won by the Tigers. McNicholas on the half wall. Can't do anything with that. Stolen by the Blue Wave. Shipped down the ice, but he wasn't at the red line, so it's going to be icing on Darien. 5 minutes and 38 seconds remaining in the third. And it's halftime now for the Eagles and the Giants, as the Eagles are beating them 28-0. My G-men doing nothing to stay in this playoff hunt. And now it's a 2-on-1 for Darien. Now Chris Davis towards the center for Elders, but he can't handle that pass, and that goes by him. 5 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in this third. Tigers needing one more push and one more opportunity to tie this game. Here's Gavin White with the shot, and it's a save made by the glove of Crepin. So face off to the right of Crepin here in the Darien Blue Wave zone. Spilling over the boards for the Tigers, it's Rena, McNicholas, and Graber, the forwards, and Federici and are the defensemen. That was Tarrant. Now Bronca can't handle that pass on his half wall, and Rena will get it deep. Tarrant from behind his net plays it off the boards, and it's out to the neutral zone where Federici will take hold, and Bronca lays a big hit on him. Playing the puck through was Graber, trying to get it to McNicholas on the other side behind the net, but can't do so. Nice job by Rena to keep that puck in the Blue Wave zone. Bronca, it's out to Nawrocki. Nawrocki with a lot of speed on the right side, gets hit off the puck by Federici. Nice job by him, giving him no room to work. Bronca towards the front for Nawrocki, and he can't get anything on that. Nawrocki finishes his check, and the puck spills to the neutral zone where Beach will put that deep. Federici, without looking, fires the puck. And that was a shot from Tyler Reckon, but a quick save by the right pad of Ertl. It'll keep that puck out of the net. 4 minutes and 1 second remaining in the third. Tigers running out of time here to tie the game. Face-off won by the Blue Wave and played out to Beach at the point. Here's the shot, tipped on there by Schwinn, but it'll go wide. Now behind the net for the Blue Wave. Simonson comes in there and takes it, but Ellie gets it at the point and fires a shot wide. Schwinn, a bad angle shot, will go out of the zone as it was ricocheted off the boards. Ertl coming out of his net to play the puck. 3 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the third. Ellie plays that puck deep behind the Tiger zone, and Blockley's the first player on it. Blockley. He's going to go back to the same side for Carnicelli. Carnicelli with speed plays it over to White on the right side. White with the shot, and there's a big rebound in front, but not a Tigers player in sight, but Britton, who joins the play late and won't get hold of that one. Now Darien ships it down the length of the ice. 3 minutes remaining and the play stops. Faceoff's going to be back in Darien, 2-1. Arena playing that one forward, but can't win it. Now it's in the corner, and there's a fight for possession. Coming in there is Elliot Lancaster, making a move and trying to give himself some space where he can work, and he does so. Nice nifty deke there with the toey. Kept in there by Davis. Davis with the shot, and that one's blocked by Rena's stick. 2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining for this Tigers team to tie it up. Elders back down to Davis for Lancaster in front, but couldn't get much on it, and Tigers will cover up Ertl with a quick glove. 2 minutes and 27 seconds remaining in the third. Face out to the left of Ertl. It's won by the Tigers. Now on the opposite side is White. White trying to chip that up to his partner, Britton, but they can't get anything going in the neutral zone. Simonson will step up the red line and keep that puck in the Darien side of things. Beach plays it out to the neutral zone, but it's stolen by the Tigers. Blockley plays it out to Britton in front. Britton hasn't really been able to handle the puck well in this third period. He lays a nice hit there. Entering the zone is Bronca. Tommy Bronca now for Darien. A nice hit there by Carnicelli. But Bronca still holds possession. And now it's quickly stolen by Britton in the corner. In his own end, passes it off to Carnicelli, and now the Tigers get to work. Entering the zone, here's the shot, and he goes in! Carnicelli, he ties the game! Most unfortunate goal there for Darien, as Carnicelli was just shoveling it towards the net, and it goes past Krappin's pad and into the net. Now Simonello is going to win that one forward, and the Tigers get the puck and control the puck in their neutral zone. They just tie it 2-2 with 1:30 remaining. Blockley trying to play that into the Darien zone, hitting the red line, but can't do so. Into the right of the goaltender. Rena in the faceoff dot will win that one back for Simonson. Simonson's going to shovel that one, and it's going to be no icing, but technically he was behind the line. Here's Schwind playing it to the far side for Mariska. Mariska, the shot, save made by Ertl, keeping that one out. Stays 2-2. 1:10 remaining in regulation. And the faceoff won there by Simonello in the Tigers zone. That one escapes. So now the Darien Blue Wave are going to have to check up. Popular phrase with opposing fans, what's a blue wave? Which I'm still asking myself that. Picked up there in the neutral zone for Elliot Lancaster. Lancaster moving towards the net, and he'll slip and fall. Loses that possession of the puck. Good step there by Beach towards the front of the net. Well, Lancaster was sitting. He was a sitting duck all alone in the pond, but couldn't get it past Ertl. Now Elders holding the puck. 30 seconds remaining. Here's Beach with the shot, and it hits the post, or sorry, the back of the net after it deflected off a couple sticks. Another shot from Beach, swallowed up by Ertl. Now 20 seconds and 20.8 seconds remaining in this third. Sorry about that. Score remains 2-2. Face-off won again there by the by the Blue Wave, as it was a scrum for the puck. Here's the shot, save made by the glove of Ertl. Now towards the front of the net, he dives across and makes the stop. Oh, and it stays out. Referee signaling no goal. Ertl came from the other side and grabbed that puck and swallows it up, keeping this game tied at 2. Savannah, what'd you see there?
I mean, I'm getting stressed out just watching this. We got 9 more seconds. We're hoping, we'll keep the tie. We'll take the tie.
Now 7 seconds remaining in this regulation time. Simonson comes to the red line and chips it forward. 1 second remaining. And no, it will actually expire. So time expires. We're still not sure if they will get an overtime period of play or if the game ends there. But it looks like the players are getting ready to play a 4th period of action. So a great show here with 1:37 remaining in this period. Carnicelli was the one to tie it up. He was on the left side and just shoveled it towards the net, and it got past Kerpepin's pad there on the right. Savannah, what'd you see from that 3rd period of play?
I mean, I was getting stressed out just watching that. Kearney had a great shot. Did not think that got in, but we're tied now 2-2, and I'm hoping we'll push through in overtime. I think we have a really fair shot. It's been a close game.
So as the coaches talk it over, there's going to be no music playing, which is what I love to hear, or not hear, really. So I can keep talking, me and Savannah can keep conversing. It's going to be an 8-minute overtime here. So there is extra hockey, or free hockey is what I like to call it. And before I was rudely cut off by the music man, we get free hockey here. It's 8 minutes of overtime play, and that's the most that we will get. But if a player scores, the game will end in this sudden death overtime. Britton jumps high and grabs the puck, plays it to his own skate. McGrath Ellie makes the stop, and he's behind his own net. Good block there by Britton. But now kept alive and well in that blue wave zone. Tigers providing good pressure and sticking on that blue wave core. Sticked away there by Davis, and in the neutral zone, it's Lancaster getting the puck, trying to move it to Davis, but can't do so as it's stolen by Carnicelli. It's played out to the neutral zone where it's quickly shoved back to Simonson. Simonson out to White. White gains the red line and dumps it in deep. It's the first player on, and it's Rena. Now Beach slapping that puck, and it looks like a hand pass, absolutely a hand pass. You can move the puck on the ice with your hand in the defensive zone when it's on the ice, but not when it's in the air. So that was the hand pass call there. 7 minutes remaining in this overtime period, and the faceoff will be deep in the Darien zone. The Tigers on the ice. It's Nicholas, the forward line, as Rena wins that faceoff, but now there's a scrum for possession. Keeping that puck is Federici with the backhand. Behind the net is Graber. Plays it to McNicholas in the corner. McNicholas with time hits Federici. Here's Federici with the shot. It tips towards the net, but it goes wide. Now played behind him was McNicholas to Graber behind the net. Graber towards the front. Nice job by McNicholas to pick up on that puck as it went to the opposite side of where his stick was. Federici walking the line, but fakes that and passes it down to Rena. Stolen away by Darien. Here's Tommy Branca. Branca gains the line, but he was hit off the puck, and the Darien parents want a trip, even though it was not a trip. Branca in front of the net, really pushing into the goaltender. Not really sure what that was. And it doesn't look like the refs have assessed the penalty. Not really sure what happened there, but Branca was towards the net and just gives a good push. And face off back in the Tigers' zone. Walkley, the puck at his feet. He's hit off of it, where Schwind will take possession. Schwind out to Maresca. The shot, it's blocked by Britton. Great job there. It's in White's feet, but he can't find it. Schwind. He'll wrap that along the boards where Maresca will be on the other side to play it, but it's stolen there by Britton and chipped out to Carnicelli, but a nice step there by the captain, Graf Ellie. Britton playing it towards, but now stolen by Schwind towards the net, and now it's Maresca's puck. Stolen there by Simonson. Good step by Beach. A lot of offensive time here as we're down to 5 minutes and 25 seconds remaining in this overtime period. Here's the shot, blocked by Britton, and now played into the neutral zone where Beach will steal it. And Schwind will take it. Now it's a pass out to Carnicelli for the Tigers, but stopped there by Ellie. Big hit there at the line where Carnicelli got dumped off by Lancaster. Holding that puck was Beach in his corner, but now stolen by the Tigers. Here's the shot from Rena, but a whiff on that one. And the first player on it is McNicholas. Rena from behind the net. Going towards the side, over to Cummins. Cummins back down to Rena. Cummins keeping that one in and wraps it down the board. L plays it out, but it hits the stick that is just on the ice. Not really sure whose it is or what it is, but the ref has to pick that one up, and he does. Federici trying to get the puck out, and he cannot do so as it's kept in there by Elders. Aiden Elders holding possession, now stolen by Davis. But that one was stolen by him. Reckon plays it out to Davis, but it's stolen there by Graber, and he's hit hard from the elbow, but a missed call there from the referee. Elders holding the puck in the corner. Back out to the point, the shot, save made, and it'll end up on the top of the goal, so it doesn't fly back to the middle. And that shot was from Tommy Holland. We got 3 minutes and 58 seconds remaining in this overtime period of play. 2-2, the score remains. Forwards on for the Tigers, it's Simonello, it's Idone, and it's Greenwood. And the defensive pairing without Rigby, it's Blockley and Simonson. Quick shot there by Bronco off the face-off. Looked like it was going to go in, but it just hit the side of the net. Bronco back out towards the front where Nauraki was looking for the puck. And the door opens. Ref misses that one. And they will not stop the play, but finally they do. And the puck's going to be outside of the Tigers zone to the right of Ertl. Simonello trying to chip that puck to the referee, can't do so. Puck won there by the Tigers and quickly got into the red line was Idone. He'll ship it down low. Greenwood plays it out to Simonson. Simonson with the shot, but it can't get through. And Mariska gets the puck. It's a 2-on-1. Mariska now has the partial break. Here's the backhand, but a save made by the right pad of Ertl. Holding the puck is Schwinn. And taking a shot there. He whiffed on that one. Idone off the glass, but it'll actually go out of play. That would have been a nice chance for Simonello to be sprung ahead there. But New Tigers will spill over the board. Waving off the music man so he doesn't play any tunes before this quick whistle. In the neutral zone to the left and outside of the Tigers zone is the face-off. Good win there by Britton. I don't know if he's won a face-off that clean all season. Nice toe drag there, the shot, he scores! Tommy Holland, the heartbreaker celebration, and Darien wins in overtime. What a toe drag to get himself free. Got towards the front of the net and slipped it by the 5-hole of Ertl. So Darien wins this one in Ridgefield, 3-2 in overtime. What a game for both teams. Good fight from the Tigers, as that is one of the best teams in the FCAC play. And we have seen a great game here today at the Winter Garden. The Tigers really stayed through and stayed to their game plan, trying to keep them out of that scoring opportunity. But it looks like there's some extracurriculars before the handshakes as Coach Matt Richards trying to break them up. Savannah, what'd you see today?
I think Ridgefield had a really strong fight against one of the hardest teams in the FCAC, Darien. Ertl blocked many shots. We saw some new players like Britton today. And I think we had a very strong defensive game. It was getting stressful towards the end of the game as Darien had a very strong offense and was scoring many shots, but Ertl was blocking many, and I'm happy it was at least a close game.
And, you know, we saw a lot of good offensive play from Darien in that overtime period. They kind of owned the period, if you would, in that Tigers zone. And finally, they were rewarded with that one, whereas Tommy Holland scores the game. So the first 3 stars of the game here. The third star is going to be number 9, Luke Cummins of the Ridgefield Tigers, as he made the first goal for the Tigers to make it 1-0. And the second star for the Darien Blue Wave, it's number 30, Quinn Kreplin, as he played a great game. He had about 25 saves on 27 shots. And the first star of the game, it's got to be the goal scorer and the game-winning goal scorer, number 4, Tommy Holland, the defenseman on the Blue Wave. He ended this one with a nice toe drag and got to the net, got himself freed up for a goal there. So, with those 3 stars, we want to thank everyone who participated in the broadcast today, helped out Katie Blake on the camera, Ian Justin, Joey Delgado, everyone a part of MVP. Thank you very much for watching Tiger TV. Alongside Savannah Collin, I was Michael Conchtor. Thank you for watching Tigers Hockey.